Ambulocetus, meaning walking whale, is an early cetacean with short limbs and large feet used for swimming. It lived in the Eocene about 55 million years ago. It may be fully aquatic, like modern cetaceans. Dimetrodon lived during the early Permian, around 300 million years ago. The most prominent feature of Dimetrodon is the large neural spine sail on its back to control body temperature. It walked on four legs and had a tall, curved skull with large teeth of different sizes set along the jaws. Phenacodus is an extinct genus of mammals which lived in the late Paleocene, about 55 million years ago. It is one of the earliest and most primitive of the ungulates. Phenacodus has a small skull, long legs, and a strong tail. It is good at running. Placerias lived during the Triassic period about 220 million years ago. It has a powerful neck, strong legs, and a barrel-shaped body. Placerias often spend much time in groups during the wet season, wallowing in the water and chewing at backside vegetation. Arsinoitherium is superficially rhinoceros-like herbivores that lived during the late Eocene, around 36 million years ago. The most noticeable features of Arsinoitherium are a pair of enormous horns above the nose and a second pair of tiny knob-like horns over the eyes. Thylacine is one of the largest known carnivorous marsupials, evolving about 4 million years ago. Thylacine is relatively shy and nocturnal, with the general appearance of a medium to large-sized dog, except for its stiff tail and abdominal pouch, similar to a kangaroo. Rhinoceros is an extinct species of rhinoceros that appeared in the Pleistocene about 2.6 million years ago. It is covered with thick and long hair, which allows it to survive in the extremely cold, harsh place. Like modern rhinos, it has two horns on its head. Smilodon is a terrible mammal that lived in the Pleistocene about 2 million years ago. It is the ancestor of modern tigers. Smilodon has a pair of sword-like canine teeth and powerful forelimbs that it can prey on large animals such as bison and camel. Merycoidodon lived in the late Eocene about 46 million years ago. It somewhat resembles a pig in appearance, but has a longer body. The forelimbs has 5 toes, while the hind limbs has 4. Palaeotragus is a genus of very large, primitive, okapi-like giraffe which lived in the Miocene. It has a short neck helping feed on scrubs or grass. There are small horns on its head. Palaeotragus is covered with striped furs to protect itself. Mesonyx is a superficially wolf-like mammal which lived in the Eocene about 50 million years ago. It is a fast predator, and it hunts hoofed plant eaters, moving lightly on its toes. Instead of paws, Mesonyx toes ended in small hooves. Aurochs is an extinct species of large wild cattle that inhabited Asia, Europe, and North Africa. It is the ancestor of domestic cattle. Aurochs weighs up to 1 ton, that its body shape is strikingly different from many modern cattle breeds. Aurochs survived in Europe until 1627. Amphicyon is a large carnivorous bone-crushing mammal, popularly known as bear dog. It lived in the Oligocene around 33 million years ago. Amphicyon has a large, heavy tail, thick neck, robust limbs, and teeth like a wolf. It is likely an omnivore with a lifestyle comparable to that of a brown bear. Hipparion is an extinct genus of horse that appeared in the Miocene. It resembled the modern horse, but still had 2 vestigial outer toes, in addition to its hoof. Old-word monkey is a common English name for a family of primates known as the Sivapithecus. It appeared around 50 million years ago. Sivapithecus has a huge body covered with thick fur. One of its species, called Jeholodens, still lived in the Ethiopian highlands. Macrauchenia is a large, long-necked and long-limbed, 3-toed native South American mammal which lived around 20,000 years ago. Macrauchenia has a camel-like body with a relatively small head. One striking characteristic of Macrauchenia is the opening for the nostril on top of the head. Glyptodon is an extinct subfamily of large, heavily armed relatives of armadillos. It lived in South America during the Miocene, about 20 million years ago. Glyptodon possesses a tortoise-like body armor made of bony deposits in its skin. Entelodon lived in the Eocene epoch, around 38 million years ago. Entelodon is a fairly typical entelodont, with a large, bulky body, slender legs, and a long snout. Though it is more closely related to hippos and whales than pigs, its skull is generally pig-like. Paraceratherium is an extinct genus of horned rhinoceros. It is one of the largest land mammals that appeared in the Oligocene about 33 million years ago. It is 9 meters tall and can easily eat tree leaves. Paraceratherium runs very fast, owing to its 4 long legs. However, unlike modern rhinos, it has no horns on its head. Hesperocyon is the earliest of the canids which appeared in the Eocene around 11.5 million years ago. Its body and tail are long and flexible, while its limbs are weak and short. Hesperocyon existed for approximately 11.5 million years. Sivapithecus is a genus of extinct apes which lived about 12.3 million years ago. Sivapithecus is about 1.5 meters in body length, similar in size to a modern orangutan. The shape of its wrists and general body proportions suggest that it spends a significant amount of its time on the ground, as well as in trees. Megaloceros, sometimes called Irish elk, is an extinct genus of deer which lived in the Pleistocene about 2.5 million years ago. It has extremely large horns on its head, almost as big as its body. Megaloceros can run very fast. Jeholodens is a primitive mammal which lived in the Cretaceous period about 125 million years ago. It is a nocturnal tetrapod with prehensile fingers and toes which hunts insects, its food during the night. Jeholodon has very large eyes that allowed it to have better night vision. Triceromeryx lived in the Miocene around 60 million years ago. It is probably ancestral to deer and musk deer. Triceromeryx carries 2 ossicones over its orbit that were straight and short, similar to those of true giraffes. However, the most striking feature of Triceromeryx was the 3rd Y-shaped horn. Titanotylopus is an extinct genus of terrestrial herbivore in the family Camelidae, which appeared in the Miocene about 10 million years ago. Titanotylopus has long and massive limbs, a comparatively small brain, and a convex slope between the eyes. Its average height was 3.5 meters. Like modern camels, Titanotylopus possesses a hump for fat storage. Plesiadapis is one of the oldest known primate, which existed about 55 to 58 million years ago in the Paleocene. It is named after the three cusps present on its upper incisors. Cladosictis lived in the Miocene around 19 million years ago. It is an otter-like creature of about 80 centimeters long. It has a long body, a long tail, and short limbs. Cladosictis hunts small creatures in low undergrowth, using its low posture for cover. Zalambdalestes is a hopping animal with a long snout, long teeth, a small brain, and large eyes, which lived during the Cretaceous period in Mongolia. It has strong front paws and even stronger rear ones, sharing specializations to saltation similar to those of modern rabbits.